Hello, my name is Jose Fuentes. How are you? I'm a seer, I'm a psychic. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for your support. It's amazing how this channel has grown to many different cultures. There's a lot of people now that are seeking for help, in terms of what I do, looking for psychic work, looking for clairvoyance work, looking for a guide, for their lives. And I'm flattered. I'm flattered because that was something that I didn't really want to basically start the channel for. I have a lot of different goals for the channel. When I started, um, it was just putting a video or two and here and there, and it became basically almost a full-time job now. So I do a lot of work for the channel. I pamper my channel. I like my channel. I think that we're on target. We right on target for our first 30,000 subscribers. I want to thank you. I want to tell you that I'm very grateful for you guys to collaborate, to participate, and to actually ask for more information on what I see, what I do, and so forth. I want to start telling you first that have a little bit of reflection of what for those of you who believe in Christ. I don't care if you're Catholic or you're Christian, if you're born again Christian. It's a time to be to recollect some of the passages that the Bible shows in terms of what Jesus really came and do here for the world. And I want you to think about the whole transmuting. I'm sorry, the transmuting process, or the transitioning process that he went from being crucified to the resurrection. Which is it was done today. And think about the new. Think about the think about resurging. Think about resurrecting. There's a lot of things in your life that need to be changed, and this is the time to do it. That's what he came and told us. He told us tolerance. He told us humility. He told us respect, and he told us many other things. And I believe that it's important that we get that we recognize that, and that we accept him, in our lives, and we can have that transitioning from where we are right now today to something else tomorrow, where which he was in fact what he was his goal. That's what he wanted us to accomplish. So hopefully that's something that you guys can achieve, and be on the look for change. With that's which is what this is all about. Constant change. He predicted it right. I believe that in a way he was a prophet. He was clairvoyant. A lot of the things that he was saying happened, and sometimes people get into a situation where for my condition, where he said that he doesn't like wizards. He doesn't like the Bible condemns wizards. The Bible condemns prophets. The Bible condemns clairvoyance, and nothing could be farther from the truth, because the Bible itself, okay, it's a parody of things that itinerary of things that happen consistently according to each chapter. John talk about the whole apocalypse, which we seen it now, and that was something that was predicted, prophesied on what was going on, and Jesus did the same thing. He basically came and said, "I came here for reason ABC, and I'm gonna be dead. I'm gonna be crucified, and you, Peter, you're gonna deny my name, and you, John, you're gonna disseminate uh, um, the doctrine, that I left you, and you, Simon, and you, and you Judah, and he was telling them exactly what was going on. So he was actually a clairvoyant. Jesus was a clairvoyant. So I wanted to reflect on that, and I want you to think that if this is something that's not gonna change ever, because he was to me, at least, as a Christian, as a follower, I think that was the most important person that came as a God, as a Holy Spirit, to teach us that. Okay, and I hope you reflect on this. And with that being said, let's get started. I want to talk about, first and foremost, on a topic that I said last time, and I don't believe it was clear, because a lot of people start asking me. I think his name is Erling Haaland. He's gonna be the winner of the Ballon d'Or, okay, or the Golden Ball, however you want to call it. Haaland is going to be one of the most important players of all times, I believe. I think he's going to develop in such a thing that nobody saw him coming. I believe he's gonna have his ups and downs, but at the end of the day, he's gonna be a beast on the soccer field, and it's gonna be one of the best players that the world has ever seen. I'm gonna say that he's gonna have competition, obviously, from somebody that's already on the team, which is Julian Alvarez. As soon as Julian Alvarez leaves, it's gonna be a competition between the two of them. Kind of like what happened with Cristiano and Messi. The only difference is that both of them are gonna be in the same position. So expect to be a total war on, in terms of like how those players are gonna develop each other. But let's concentrate on Haaland. He's gonna be winning the Ballon d'Or, I believe, this year, and it's possible the next year he'll win it. And if he doesn't win it next year, it's because Alvarez is gonna be already on a different team. So that's basically what's gonna happen with this guy. His team, we know. I already told you. I have confirmations. Hopefully it happens, and if not, remember, this is clairvoyance. That's a sport. We're not gonna kill ourselves over somebody that doesn't win. But I see that Manchester City is gonna win also the champions, and next year is gonna take the Premier League and the champions. So it's gonna be the team to beat. It's gonna be a dangerous team to play with, and I believe they're gonna be basically doing a lot of different moves, to consolidate themselves into the best team in the world. So let's talk about Russia. The war in Russia, I said it before. The war in Russia is gonna end up pretty quick. I believe this summer is over. Russia has a lot of different casualties. I said that Vladimir Putin is dead. I said it many times. I said it again. It's somebody. He has a doubles. Everywhere he goes. Figure that and see exactly what's going on there. It's a whole bunch of lies that they're telling us. The guy is dead. He died from pancreatic cancer. And they have different people basically covering Putin. Who handles Russia? Who manages Russia? Who runs the country? There's a whole bunch of oligarchs, that they push the war as well, and they ignited some of the things that you see now in the world, in this Russian-Ukraine war, and they run the country. They have a powerful military, we know that, and they push to an agenda that they think was the most convenient one, and they basically getting defeated. It's gonna be a big mess for them. I think that Donbass is gonna be recovered by Ukraine. I think that Crimea is gonna be recovered by Ukraine, and I think it's gonna be a whole bunch of things that you guys will see, and it's gonna end up pretty soon. I should come here and say in English, prediction given, prediction fulfilled, because I say that a lot in Spanish. But that's coming, and I hope that's been resolute quick, because we know that a lot of people have died, and that's not something that we want to keep seeing. The next thing I wanted to talk to you about, it's a United States of America. United States of America, we enter into a process where we've seen a whole bunch of problems with the Republican Party. They don't listen, they don't understand. They have this abortion pill now, trying to be banned. They basically declaring war against women. There's a lot of situations where women have complications, they can have the baby. Just start with that. I'm a physical therapist by trade. I train a lot of people. I train and rehabilitate a lot of doctors. And sometimes they tell me we run into complications when they see the girl or the kid. And that's just ridiculous what the Republicans are doing. They're gonna lose again, and unfortunately, they're gonna lose to like a really really crappy party that it's just messing up things here. But they're gonna lose again. They have a old-fashioned um, I'm gonna say this, terrible policies, from ages, behind that. It's not gonna work. It's not gonna fly, and I don't think people are gonna take this. I think that a lot of people are gonna be very mad. They also are declaring war against the lesbian gay community. They declare war against women. I say they declare war because they start putting policies that don't work. So we're gonna have a lot of different problems. They're not gonna be a party of winning anymore for the next year and for the next election and the next one as well. There's gonna be a lot of problems. I got news for you. I think this guy Biden is gonna take a risk. He's gonna run. He's gonna run again for president. Then the guy is gonna be leaving the White House due to a disease. You're gonna see that in his next term, and Kamala Harris is gonna be the next president of the United States. I said that Gary Newsom was gonna be next. Problem is that Gary Newsom could potentially be next. It depends on what happens during these 8 years. I see that guy presidential. I think he's gonna be in the White House. I saw that guy in the White House. I have a vision with him in the White House. You like it or not, this is not politics. I'm just telling you what I've seen. Hopefully not. I mean, this is a guy that's basically destroying California. But that's not that. I have nothing to do with any of the stuff I'm telling you. It's just what I see. There's a lot of problems in the country. There's a lot of problems with these Republican policies, and from medieval times, that's basically what I want to say, from the Inquisition. They're absolutely out of their mind what they're doing. This guy DeSantis start telling Black African Americans that they cannot read African American history in schools. It's a war against blacks. It's a war against gays. It's a war against women. They're out of their freaking minds completely, and I don't understand why. If they see that we have a big problem with the economy, with this guy postulating promoting this war in Ukraine and all these problems that we have, why don't you just concentrate on that and get this mess out of the way? No, they have to be talking about things that nobody cares. I don't care what a woman want to do with her body. Really, I just don't care. It's her body. She decides. I don't care if you want to sleep with another woman or another man. Who cares? Why they have to do that? It's annoying. It's a problem. It's just a shame. It's just a shame what they're doing. Both parties, one to the country and the other one, and the other one to themselves. Actually, I wanted to just close with that. Kamala Harris will be the next president of the United States. I saw that. I'm gonna come back here. Some of you that are just already getting my attention for sessions and stuff. You'll see exactly what's gonna happen, and that's basically what's gonna be next in the world of politics. I'm gonna predict the next winner of the African Cup. The African Cup, something that that you guys wanted to hear. We're gonna talk about it next time. I wanted to just mention that. I haven't been able to visualize that, not for nothing, but I believe that whoever brought that subject to me, I thank you so much, because that's something that we cannot forget here. We have to talk about Africa, and we have to talk about Africa deeply. And I'm gonna give you a lot of predictions about Africa next, because you guys have to know. I think that's a must, knowing what's going on in Africa. I think that I wanted to close with you. India is gonna have a lot of problems this year with poverty, with people. There's gonna be a lot of protests in India. I just want to let you know. There is this millionaire, is gonna start buying a lot of the suburbs in or slums, however you want to call it, in India, and a lot of people are gonna have to basically relinquish their houses. They're gonna be evicted. They're gonna have to evacuate. It's gonna be a lot of homeless. It's gonna be a lot of problems in India. I don't understand why they're doing this. I just know that a lot of people in India are gonna be on the streets, are gonna be protesting. It's gonna be a mass in India, for what they're doing in Mumbai. I think that that's where they started. I was gonna say before, this guy Amani wants to build an airport. I mean, he's basically, Amani is gonna take control of India in many different aspects. He's got the transportation systems already belonging to him. He's buddy with the prime minister. I don't know if that's good or bad, but I think that the guy is out for himself basically, and his buddies, and a whole bunch of oligarchs too that they're with them. I think that the poor in India is still being left behind. There's a lot of issues in India. It's a country that has a huge economic growth in the past years, but they have a huge problem with poverty still. So there are billions of people, and I think that's gonna be a big problem if they don't fix that. If this guy doesn't come down and start taking over villages and places just for just to play his millionaire role, and try to just increase his fortune. He really doesn't think about anybody. I think that he's gonna evacuate a lot of people. Mumbai is I believe it's the second or third city where he's done that. He's gonna keep going, and it's gonna be a big problem in India. As I said before, it's a buddy with the prime minister, and he's gonna probably have a green light to do whatever he wants. I want to thank you so much for the opportunity of letting me be on the channel, for guide you, for telling you what the itinerary of things in the world. And also want to invite you to subscribe if you're here for the first time. We just not talk about we just don't talk about politics only, or sports. It's an array of topics that we try to put together and disseminate them in a way where everybody can understand, and try to analyze, try to see, okay, beyond facts, so we can try to get the future in a way where we can be ready for it. There's a lot of different things coming out. We're going to talk about artificial intelligence in the next video. We're going to talk about the African Cup in the next video, and all the things that happened already. And excuse me, I want to close already telling you that Israel is going to have one of the worst attacks in his existence, terrorist attacks in his existence. I said in Spanish. I'm telling you right now, Israel is in huge trouble right now. 3 countries already got united. It was the holy season, Passover, and so forth. And you already see that they have all these problems. This is not it. I think Libya, Syria, and Iran. I said to my Spanish speakers audience that they were gonna come hard at Israel. They're already together. It's gonna be a mess. They have a lot of protests in Israel. It's a big problem. They have to go home. Netanyahu, or whatever the name of the prime minister is, he has to tell them to go home. It's going to be a big problem. It's going to be a terrorist attack. It's going to be attacks, massive attacks in Israel. They have to go home. I want to leave you with this. I hope you enjoy the video. We're going to be talking soon. And remember, leave your comments below. I read all of them. We're still a small group in English. I want you to just leave your comments below. Hit the bell to listen to the notifications. We start putting them more in English. And also, don't forget to spread the word so the channel can grow. Thank you so much. I love you, Jose Fuentes.